So welcome back to part two, and let's have a look at the data for this week. Okay, so China's got plenty of data out this week, which I'll come to in a little while. And we're going to start to see GDP second quarter data coming out, and also a lot of company earnings as well for the last quarter. So in the US, we have retail sales, industrial production, capacity utilization, business inventories, housing data. Those mortgages just creeping up and up. People that are coming out of those fixed periods are going to be surprised how much they're going to be paying. It's going to be more than probably, in the US, double what they have been paying. In the UK, I mean, it could be anything from £500 upwards per month that these guys are going to have to pay for their mortgages once they come out of that fixed period. And again, that could put pressure on house prices because some people may not be able to afford that. And then just keep an eye on those jobless claims that come out every Thursday, especially the initial jobless claims, because that's going to start to demonstrate if there's we're going to get to a little bit more of a surplus of people looking for jobs rather than actually the jobs available being the problem before. And Philly Fed, which is a manufacturing survey. Again, just be cautious because it is a survey coming out as well. It just really depends how many people respond and, if they respond seriously, etc. Then in the EU, we've got the economic growth forecast report coming out. So again, just watch that. That could have an impact on the euro, CPI and consumer confidence. Then in Germany, we've got the Bundesbank report as well as PPI. So there's a few things that could start to impact the euro there. Moving on to the UK, inflation data coming out, CPI, PPI, then we've got the retail price index and also retail sales. Now, because we've got the inflation data coming out in the UK, that's going to give you a really strong idea whether the next Bank of England rate hike is going to be 25 or 50 basis points. So Canada has CPI, industrial production, that's also got some housing data coming out, and retail sales. Then in China, we've got GDP, industrial production, retail sales, and we've got the People's Bank of China rate decision. Will they change anything? Doubtful, but in these days, who knows? Okay, then moving on to Japan, they've got CPI coming out. Australia, we've got the Australian Central Bank, RBA's, the minutes from their last meeting coming out, plus employment data. And finally, in New Zealand, we have CPI. So plenty to be getting on with. As we get closer and closer to the central bank meetings, they'll go into that quiet period where none of the central bankers discuss rates or their views on anything. They just keep out of the limelight. And of course, that sort of keeps you guessing for that last couple of weeks. So markets are really interesting, so many opportunities. You just got to keep that risk management tight. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the macro outlook. I'm not going to go through this. If you're interested in receiving anything from us, or you're interested in courses, etc., etc., all the details are there. Go to our website, check it all out. If you're interested, then just reach out to us at info@cymaxfintech.com, or if you've got any questions about any of the courses or anything, then just reach out to me at chris.tubby@cymax-int.com. Everything's on our website.